Bonjour, hola, and hello. This is Armorley 1985, just bringing you a Scout Rush tutorial. So, this is quite a good tutorial for those of a lower to medium level gaming ability. It should certainly get you up to about 1800 on HD if you can memorize the build order and pretty much get it nailed. You should be fine. So, we shall start. Okay, so as you can see, first thing to do is to queue up some villagers in the town centre, make a couple of houses, so 2 villagers on one house and 1 villager on another. Send your scout round to start gathering or scouting for your sheep. Once you find your sheep, send them towards your town centre and send all your villagers over to there until you've got probably around 6. Not around 6, till you've got 6. So as you can see, scouts just continually going around doing some scouting, found some more sheep. So I'm just sending this sheep off to do a little bit of scouting for me as well, because I've not found a decent wood line yet. I've got that one over there, but it's a bit far away. And here we go, wood line there. This next villager is going to go over to this wood line, and he's going to build a lumber camp. And then you need to send the next 3 villagers over to that wood line, giving you a total of 4 on wood. And Scout's just found some more sheep, so he's carrying around. Sheep's come down here, he's found a boar, which is good. So as this is happening, just keeps replenishing your sheep under the TC. That's a bit of a rubbish one. But as with most build orders, the key is not letting your town centre go idle. You may have noticed a couple of minutes ago, there's a good 2 or 3 seconds lost on creating villagers, but you need to maintain that villager production constantly. As you can see, as soon as he came out, another one came out straight away. Or start queuing up straight away. Again, the next villager that will be coming out will be going to collect this boar down here. So, first thing he's going to do though is he's going to build a house, and then he's going to go and collect that boar. As you can see, another villager's on the way. That villager's going to go over to these berries and make a mill around the berries. So as you can see there, another couple of seconds lost on villager production. All very slight, but it all counts. Okay, so that villager's going to be bringing that boar in now that he built the house, or pulled pork as I like to call it. And just quickly dropping off the food from the sheep, just so I've got enough to make another villager. So the 4th villager for the berries is on his way. And I'm just going to send a couple of villagers there just to finish collecting from that sheep. It's quite valuable. Shame to let it rot. And did another little bit of a forced drop off from the food, so that's where you collect your villagers and just right click on your town centre and quickly back onto the boar. So this next boar is going to, next villager, sorry, is going to come out and take this boar. Or not, it's going to go with sheep. Okay, so obviously that ball wasn't quite ready to be taken. This next one's going to go over to get the boar, and then the next villagers now are all going to go on to sheep. Up until you've got 21 villagers, or a total of 22 population. As you can see, that villager's just going to go and get that bit of pulled pork, bring it into the town centre. As you can see, more coming out. So that's been a few seconds lost with creation time. But as you can see, when you get to about 18 villages, just take one off wood and start making a house with it. Otherwise you're going to get housed, and that could really set you back quite a bit. It's taking that boar down. As you can see, got plenty on the sheep. Probably should have been a bit more proactive in getting that sheep down there. They're just going to be standing around for a little while now. And just one more on its way out, and then I've got the required number of villagers. As you can see, the scout's been doing a bit of scouting. He has found the red player's base, and I'm just going to click Loom now. So get Loom to be the last thing that you do. Sometimes it's quite tricky. I mean, they were relatively long boars down there and down there. Just managed to get back in time though and save them. But as you can see now, clicking up on 18 minutes and 15 seconds. So for 21 villages, the mathematically perfect is 8 minutes. You click up. So I've lost about 15 seconds, and I can probably account for about 6 or 7 of those. I tend to find it quite difficult when I'm doing the scout rushes to nail it. Nail the time, but you see the archer one, I think I did that in same pop in 8 minutes and 10 seconds, or 8 minutes and 8 seconds, something like that, so I didn't really lose that much. But once you get to this point, you need to send a villager from wood to make a barracks and a house, and then take 4 from the sheep to make a mill by the deer, and start collecting the deer. All of those that were on the sheep, just finishing the sheep off, need to go straight to wood. Start collecting as much wood as possible so that you've got enough to make your first stables. So, what's up? They're going to start collecting the deer. As you can see, pretty much around about now, I'm going to start taking a villager off the wood. I've got 2 villagers here to start building stables as soon as it comes out. So stables is coming up. A couple of villagers are queued up to go onto wood, just so I can get plenty more wood available for making the second stables. Again, as you can see, scouts just going around. He's found the main goal, found the wood line. That's where the berries are. So, all important scouting information there. Those are very much the main bits you need, really, I think, when you're harassing and doing a bit of a rush. But second stables is up, on its way. First stables is up, and a couple of scouts are being produced. But just continue making villages, gathering those resources. So that one will be up shortly. I'm going to make another house, because I'm going to start getting close to being housed at this point. Again, as you can see, more scouts on the way. Housed. So about this sort of point, you start making farmers. As you can see, more and more scouts on the way. So you'd probably say you need a total of about 5 or 6 scouts. Probably about 5. I'm waiting. I've got a 6th one coming. So as soon as that one's out, those will all start going on a little bit of a raid. So I've got 6 scouts. And just keep continuing to make villages and getting some farms down at this point, because with scouts you're going to need a lot of food. Eco, it's quite demanding really on the food. I'm going to go over and make a blacksmith. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that just yet, because I needed the wood to get the farms up, I think, at this time. Probably could have, if I'd not done that, I could have started making taking a couple of villages off the wood and make another couple of farms. As you can see, some more scouts coming out. And these ones have going straight to this wood line. I'm going to start harassing, and still making more and more scouts, so you can just keep replenishing these. and making more farms with the villages coming out of the town centre. Nice little bit of harassment there, taking a few villages down. As you can see, he does have a few men-at-arms, a couple of men-at-arms. They're just going to loop round, join up with the rest of them. And as you can see, another couple of scouts are coming out. More farms are coming out as well. So I can start maintaining that production of scouts. But as you can see, got a decent number together now. I think I did possibly kill a couple or force them off the gold. That's generally what the aim of this is, just to cause a bit of damage and cause a bit of idle time from the resources, just to be a bit of annoying really. At this point you can probably stop making scouts and just start focusing on trying to get boomed up a little bit, getting to the castle age. Again, still going around just harassing. It's always a problem once you see spears when you've gone for a scout rush. Again, finding a wood line and going to start harassing, pushing him off the wood for a bit, making him waste a bit of time. Take that spearman down. Did lose the scout there, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for the scout rush. As you can see, it's quite effective, taking down quite a few villages, caused a fair bit of idle time. It's got a bit of an army together, but at this point it doesn't matter too much. So at this point in the game, it's just a case of trying to get boomed up, get into castle age, and start banging some knights out. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learnt quite a bit from it. I hope it comes in useful. Certainly recommend writing down the build order so you can follow it and practice it in single player scenarios like this before putting it into practice in multiplayer. But the key to it is speed and maintaining that villager production at the town centre, which, as you saw, I didn't quite get it spot on, but I don't think probably by this stage 15 seconds or quite a bit. But hey ho. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. You can also find other tutorials such as the archer rush or a fast castle build, and also a tower rush tutorial as well on the YouTube channel, as well as plenty of casted games and games that I've been playing myself, and the odd little community game, which is very much something that I'm trying to get into doing, casting community games rather than playing myself. So if you're interested in getting involved with some of those, by all means come and join me on Twitch. My Twitch chat is rmorley, or Twitch channel is rmorley1985, and you can also get email games if you wish. If you want any recorded games casting, you can send an email. There will be an email address in the video description, and you can also find it on Twitch as well. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.